Hello, YouTube fam. How y'all doing? It's your Uncle Tim. This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews. Trust me, fam. We gonna rant today. I review on shorts and that because it's easier to do it that way. It's only 15 seconds and you get to see it. And that's what it is. Fam, you know what? I want to say thank you to everybody that watched this channel. Thank you for all the love and the support. Thank you for everybody, talking to me, giving me feedback, being positive, giving that energy off to make me want to keep doing it. Fam, you know what? Sometimes I get tired of damn people. I'm not here to tell you what to buy or what not to buy. I'm telling you what's going on with me and how I'm feeling. If you want to buy something, by all means, buy it. I'm not trying to stop anybody's shine, anybody's grind, anybody from spending their hard-earned cash. That's your journey, not mine. Fam, what I do here is I uplift. I talk to people, tell them, hey, look, you doing good? Man, put your stuff down. Let me see what you got. I post it for everybody to see it. But sometimes you get them rare-ass people that want to come here and talk crazy. Man, every now and then, I got to vent on that. And I got to explain that his tank thing, that blew it out the water for some reason. I'm going to get the his tank. Oh, it's just so worth. Okay. I said I was going to get one. Oh, you flip-flopping. No. I have every right to change my mind once the information changes. Just like you do. Fam, if you gonna buy something, make sure you get the value of your money. Don't just go buying something. I used to go buy figures. I understand everybody's pockets are different. I just don't buy things anymore. I used to be like a completionist. I stopped all that. I was completing stuff. I didn't even like the damn figures. Hell, I didn't like half of the Joes. The 3 and the 3.75s. Man, please. I sold off half that damn stuff. I sold off a lot of the DC Multiverse. I sold off some of the G.I. Joe Classified. I sold off some of the Masters of the Universe. Man. I sold off the first Marvel Legends. I sold off some of the Voltron, some of the Zoids. I sold off some of this stuff. Why? Because I didn't feel any attachment to. The stuff that you see behind me now, that's what I'm feeling. You just don't buy stuff to just buy it. And that's what I was doing. Man, I was throwing money out the damn window. And I'm like, wait, hold on. My wife said, what that figure do? What you like so much about this one? She was just asking a question. Not like something like some hard-hitting question, one of those questions that get you in the middle of the night. No, she was asking questions, fam. And I noticed, I said, I'm not feeling this stuff. And she was like, what? After you done bought all this damn stuff, you ain't feeling it? She said, look, that was one of them come to Jesus moments. When you realize you just buy shit to be bad. I was one of those people that was buying stuff because people on reviews, oh man, this is the best figure in the world. Fam, you gotta feel it. You gotta like it. You gotta like it having it displayed, whether if it's in a box or not in a box. We all play with our toys, whether if they're inside of a box or whether they're not in a box. We still play with them. And I know you said, Unc, how do you play with a toy that's in a box? You move the box around. You put it on a wall. You put it on a shelf. You're playing with the toy. People have fun with boxes. Hell, the kids have fun with boxes all the time. Dogs, cats, they all have fun with boxes. Ferrets, gerbils, they love boxes. But fam, what I'm trying to say is, look, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. That's not the purpose of this channel. The purpose of this channel is for grown people to talk to one another. Collectors talking and expressing how we feel. Some people don't understand why people are quitting some of these hobbies. Why video gamers are starting to say, F it. I'm going digital. And I understand you don't own a digital copy. They could pull these servers any damn time. I get it. But you know what? You can buy cheap digital games, and some of these physical copies are so damn expensive, it's crazy. Hell, the NES used to be blown out of the water. Hell, damn near one damn NES cartridge was almost $30 for garbage. Now they done went down to some of them. Again, some, repeat, some went down to around $5, $3. You got some NES, Super NES, some N64. Some of these games are cheap. You know what? There's not a big demand like it used to be, where people sat at home and just ordered games because they had a lot of extra money. They wasn't spending money on gas. They didn't have to eat out. Hell, wear and tear on a car. They didn't have to do none of this. They didn't have to take the kids to daycare. But they were there. And they had this money in their pocket and they were spending and buying stuff. Buying some stuff that, they normally don't buy because you got extra money. Some of the unemployment people were getting was damn near double what they made in a year. Hell, if you were them, would you not buy you some good stuff? And, hell, they were treating their stuff to nice things from restaurants, having it ordered and sent to the house, Fam, it was what it was. And see, my point is now, if you look at the video game market and they talking about sealed games and graded games, the market in that done fell out. Ain't nobody buying that shit no more. I watched Phoenix Resale and I noticed a lot of sealed games, they weren't going for a lot of money. I watched Retro Rick. I watched Harry Tornado. I was watching all these guys. Video game stuff is not what it was before. You know how you could get a Nintendo Wii and, around like 2 years ago, you could sell it on Amazon for $100. You remember that? They were selling Wii's for $100. Matt, that had me blown away. Now Phoenix Resale is staying away from consoles. The reason why I'm bringing all this up as far as video games is letting you know how the market is shifting. He still do handhelds, but he do them at a lower price because they're not going for that price anymore. So he's trying to stick basically to games. Because see, with systems, you can send them back and say they don't work. See, a lot of people don't understand that with, video game systems, if you list it's not working, you put red in the damn description, this item does not work. You can't ship it back. You can't send it back saying it don't work. Hell, that's what the damn title of the damn description said. Excuse all the cussing. It's just a lot of people have been working a nerve lately, fam. I noticed in, like in the eBay thing that I was doing, a lot of people, they were just complaining about it. Oh, this console is this and that. Oh, it got a chip on the side. You didn't say it. It says right in the damn description, chip on side. Take a look. It's circled in the damn photo. I'm like, how did you miss this? eBay like, you can't send that back. It says it in the damn description. If you're not reading things, that ain't nobody else's fault, fam. Come on, man. Now, I got caught on one of these things back here, and, I didn't read the description all the way. And I can't blame the damn seller for that. That was on me. It is listed. I was just so on geek mode, fanboy mode, that I found something that I wanted for a reasonable price. Fam, look, as far as these toys, a lot of people are quitting. Why? Because in their area, they don't have toys. People think every area is the same. It's not. I don't understand why people think that. These areas are different. What I have where I'm at is different from what you have where you at. I see things in certain areas where people picking up stuff that I never seen before where I'm at. It's because, hell, wherever these people are at, this stuff is selling. And if it's selling, you'll get more and more and more of it. If where you at, it's not selling, you ain't gonna get none of that. And I understand why people are quitting. A lot of people don't want to order the merchandise online. Then on top of that, if you order this damn stuff online, you waiting for damn near a year. Look at all of those damn people waiting on those Battle Android Trooper Python, and the Python Viper. Look how long those people waiting on that. They've been waiting a damn year. I had cut mine off at damn near 6 months. I said, I can't do this. Y'all playing. I said, I'm steady seeing this reoccurring charge. Either charge me or don't charge me. A lot of people who see those his tanks on eBay do not buy them. I'm not telling you not to buy. Don't buy them now. Wait till the damn thing is about to get ready to actually come out. Do not buy a pre-order that's a year out. Anything can happen. These people can cancel the damn order. Guess what? You out of that money. There's no reassurance on your money. Now, see, far as things being ordered, like a month out, I can see that. But see, a lot of us are not paying attention to everything that's happening. We're not looking at the big picture. The big picture is pay attention. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm trying to pay attention to everything that I see. I see, as one of the commenters has said in one of the videos I've done, it said, you notice Hasbro stock prices went down. Yeah, they went down. People are not in the house anymore. The product, regardless if it hits the shelf or not, people ain't buying their kids toys. Remember, during the pandemic, there were certain things that you can buy and certain things you couldn't. Toys were on the list to buy. Why? Because it keeps the damn kids quiet. Toys, video games, and things like that, they weren't selling you furniture at first. The people said, wait, hold on. What if my furniture breaks? What if my TV breaks? That means I'm not going to be able to sit at home. And they start changing stuff. So I want you to think about that. There's no more pandemic funding all this stuff. You remember bleach, Clorox wipes, paper towels, bath tissue, soap, all of this stuff was at an all-time premium. Hand sanitizer was just crazy. It was at a extremely high premium. It was almost selling for drug dealer prices. I'm serious. People were buying rolls of toilet paper for $5 damn. You know how crazy that is? One roll of toilet paper that was that was 79 cents before, you paying $5 for? No. See, that's the thing. They were so used to actually winning and not even having to perform. So many companies were winning during that time that hell, it left, this impression in their head that hell, they could get away with doing nothing and still make money. Guess what? People holding you to it. People are pulling back. There are people going to flea markets now. I was talking to a couple of cats already. They were like, man, we going to the flea market. We hitting up these thrift stores. We went to the Goodwill, the Salvation Army. We doing a yard and garage sales. We doing everything, fam. And we starting to find retro figures. They finding a lot of Ninja Turtles, fam. And a lot of box pops. You find those regardless of wherever you at. You find pops every damn where in boxes. Some good ones at that. You be like, you selling it for how much? Do you know how much? But it's not your job to tell somebody how much something is worth. One of my friends picked up, what's that called? That G.I. Joe carrier, the USS Flag. He picked it up for $100 damn. It was missing a few pieces, but it was $100 damn. And it was mounted on wood. So he was able to put the whole thing in a truck sitting on the wood platform. I was like, you crazy as hell. I'm looking at this like, you playing, right? I said, I'm sitting there looking at it like $100. He's like, fam, you know what? It ain't my job to tell them how much it costs. You didn't beat nobody out. They offered you a price. If people are offering you a price and you okay with that price, take it. Hell, maybe they just needed the $100. I don't go trying to tell people how much their stuff is worth. I just buy it and keep on moving. That's your best bet with everything. Oh, I just felt a little bad getting it for almost a nothing. I said, please, I didn't. That's your win. That $100 they got was their win. Fam, your uncle just being real with y'all today, because you know what, we deserve on this Friday to heal some realness, because I know a lot of y'all having these come to Jesus moments where you sitting here like, hey, I'm just starting to get tired of some of these things that's going on, all these damn pre-orders. Now, see, people gripe on me because I talk about McFarlane a lot and how his stuff is here. Oh, but the quality control is really not there. And it's missing this, it's missing that. It could be a whole lot better. I'm like, but he's consistent with the damn price. Everybody else is not. He's looking out for the little man. And we all are little men, unless you one of these people making 6 figures a year. And I'm not even mad if you do. Hell, my whole thing is, people love to tell people that, you poor and this. Man, please. Much as I see people spend, I can't call nobody poor. I'm not in a bad situation, but my whole point is, I stopped buying just anything. I used to buy tons of shoes. I had I had all Yeezys every damn wear until I got tired of them. And sold them while the market was still good. And that was something. The market was still good for those shoes at that point when I sold them. Especially in the size of shoe that I have. Man, them shoes were gone quick. They were gone. And that's the thing people don't understand. You can list it high. List it really high. That's what I do with a lot of stuff. I list it high. And sometimes you come in and be like, damn, that's high. Man, would you take, I got this at $500. Would you take 3? And I'm sitting there thinking 3 is my original price, but you can't put 3 down. Because if you put 3 down, somebody don't want it for 150. But see, you put it for 5. Oh, man, I got 200, man. I got him, man. He ain't even know. I knew. I don't think you knew that I knew. Fam, you got to win. Your way of winning is your way of winning. People can't stand it sometimes when you doing good. I mean, you could have went through a season of just losing. I mean, you could have lost every damn thing. But all of a sudden, when shit pick up for you, people start losing their mind. They start getting mad. They start not talking to you. Your friends start feeling some kind of way. They looking at you like you think you better than people. No. What was all of this at when I was losing? You didn't give a damn. But when I started winning, you cared. The reason why I talk about all of this, because this all has something to do with the collecting community. It's like a lot of us, not all, there's a large percentage of people that can't see you with any damn thing. I mean, man, you could have been the one helping hook people up on deals that you found, and people still found a way. I was talking to some of the cats on some of these groups on Facebook, and we were talking about loose figures. And they were like, man, but see, this figure out the box to lose value. This $100 figure, once it's out the box. So you telling me that Sentinel, the HasLab Sentinel, once it's out the box, it's $1. No. This stuff don't lose value that much. I'm going to tell you something. There's a high market for loose figures. You know what? What you may not buy and may not think is a value for somebody else. Some people are just looking for the figure. They're not looking for the box with million accessories. I don't need all that. Unless the figure could use all the accessories at once. No. When I display them, they're displayed. That's how I like to see it. That's how it works for me. This is why I say, when I was doing this Super 7 thing, this Thundercats, people were giving me grief on it. They was like, man, I don't think I like the way how you got your Thundercat set up. This is my setup. You can display yours any way you like. I'm just confused. That's the thing that I'm telling people. Your setup is your setup. Some people like the way they got things set up. They say, oh man, you got lights, you got shells, you got wood on top of the metal frames, and you got them on stands. Because I know stuff moves and falls, so I got to put them all on stands. It's just how it works. I know I'm long-winded today because I got to talk to you about a lot of stuff. Man, it's just so many people hating on everything. I never seen so much of hate until I started doing those shorts. And they were like, oh, you talking about everything. You talking about, oh man, first you was talking about action figures. Then from action figures, you went to DVDs, then Funko Pops, and all type of stuff. You just Transformers and gym shoes, and you just cologne. You just doing everything. Why? Because this is the stuff that I collect. This is the stuff that puts a smile on my face. This is the stuff when I'm actually doing this, I could talk to you about this because I'm a part of this. When people ask my advice on things, they ask me where I get my stands from. They ask me where do I get the figure holders for, to hold the figure up like they fly. Where do I get the shells from? You know, I tell them where I get a lot of this stuff from. Why? Because where do you get the wood for the shelves at? Home Depot or Lowe's or Menards. I cut it right there on site. I know the size I need, just cut it right in the site. They be looking at me like, damn, I was at Home Depot one day. I was cutting plywood, right? This was a couple of years ago. I was cutting plywood. Never forget it. The manager said, when you finish with those customers, could you come over here and I need you to start working on this, and I need you to really focus on this over here. And I said, excuse me. I said, no offense. I don't work here. And he looked at me like, what the hell? Like, it's a whole line of people over here that I'm helping. I don't even work here. You can't even find a damn customer. I mean, an associate. You couldn't believe this. He was sitting here looking like, So when I finished with these people, I got my wood and I was about to leave. He gave me a discount on this stuff, right? But he pulled me to the side and said, do you want to work here part-time or do you want to work full-time? What do you want to do? And I was like, I already work a full-time job. And at the time, I was working a part-time job too. I'm like, damn, I got a family, so I can't just keep working jobs. It's like, man, you know, if you want to think of something that you want to do, you know, man. He said, damn, everybody thought you was working here. I was telling people with the plumbing stuff, the electrical stuff. I was telling people, Ed, you swore I worked there. The people that worked there was asking me questions. Do you know how messed up that is? Now, I used to go to Home Depot all the time, and I mean, damn, even the vendors came in asking questions. Like, where to sit stuff at? Fam, y'all think I be lying about this stuff. It be straight up. When people see you doing stuff, they just can't believe it. They're like, damn, you know, you couldn't find an employee around there. Man, dude was asking me, can I ring up people? I'm like, you know I don't work here, right? He said, shit, I don't think anybody else work here either. He had me going. I said, that's the first time I heard a manager cracking in a store. He had me going. He had me just wanting to get on the register and just ring the damn people out real quick. I know how to ring on registers. I could have got them damn people out quick. You know, the thing that trips me out about a lot of this, there are so many people hating. I used to love to go to Best Buy, right? Until they started that racial profiling thing, you know, because I'm there every week. Now, you know, minute something come out, I'm there. You know, Blu-ray, DVD, video games were coming out, CDs, LPs, because I used to be into vinyl real big. You know, I had turntables and stuff, you know. Man, I was doing it. Dude, come on now. I had hobbies and every damn thing. You know, I was just losing my mind. That's how bad it was. Because I had too much time on my hand. You know, man, look. What I mean by too much time on my hand, I worked full-time. I had a part-time job. I was married at that time to my first wife. And I had kids. It was just like all my time was taken, but it still felt like I had a lot of time on my hands. In between time, in the meantime, you get what I mean? Right in the middle. And fam, I used to go to these stores a lot. And while I was there, people would see me a lot. And when you see a person a lot, I used to go to the thrift store a lot, you know, and back then, my job required us to dress up. And I was dressed from head to toe. You know, I used to walk around, because I used to go to the thrift store sometimes, and I used to pick up things there. And, you know, they'd be like, sir, you know, I know you're busy, but could you mark down some of this stuff for me? Because I seen this price and that price. The associates was, man, come on, you playing with me. I'm too serious. Dude, when you know what you're doing, people ask questions. They will ask you a question regardless. I was up in Best Buy, I kid you not. I was over there getting people to apply for credit cards. And the lady looking at me like, damn, do he work here? So I was getting them to apply for credit cards because I was like, if you don't got the money, open up the card. I said, if you want a credit card, open it up now. I said, right now, they're really not checking your credit as much as you think they are. And man, people were applying for credit cards left and right. Man. Dude, you know what? Those were some good days. You know, lately with a lot of stuff, man, I tend not to go into a lot of locations like I was before, because, I notice in certain stores, these stores may not have what I'm looking for. Fam, I go to stores that I think I know got something, like I hit up, previously, dude, I could make a whole weekend of just going to damn Targets. Man, I'm talking about a 3-day weekend. You'd be like, man, I just need gas to get at all these damn places. It'd be fun sometimes. Sometimes I take the kids and, we make a time of it. It just acts silly. And sometimes my wife comes and it gets real nuts because we just be acting a damn fool in the store because it is what it is. Fam, your hobby should bring you joy. You know what? Your hobby should make you feel good. At first with this hobby, I felt really good. Still feel good. It's just there are a few people that I consider bad apples in the community that only wants to see you fail. They don't want to see you win. They don't want to be a part of the team. The team mentality means we all win. You know what? If you see a deal somewhere, let your brothers and sisters know. I'm not talking about your secret method. Don't tell nobody that. That's yours. But I'm saying if you see a deal like, oh man, I was at this Walmart the other day, and they had it, I'm here in Florida. They had it at Ann Arbor Boo Boo Capital in Florida. You like, damn, okay, I'm over there right now. I'm going to go over there and check, Get what I'm saying? You putting something down, don't show a picture of your face. It don't show anything. It's just you putting something down. Fam, and that's what I'm saying. If we all work as one in this situation, we all could be winning so hard. I started noticing that I see a lot of these HasLab, well, I ain't no even point because I ain't got it up here. HasLab Sentinels out there. I didn't even know that was a thing. With Bastion and the female Sentinel. Man, I was looking at that. They want $660 for that on eBay. The damn thing is gigantic. I looked at it and I said, I can see honestly paying that money for that. But my whole thing is, why? I know a lot of people were like, hey, you should have got it when it was on the HasLab, when they were doing the, crowdsourcing for. Hell, I didn't even know. A lot of times they don't send you messages unless you go real hard with them. And I'm starting to get like emails a lot, Hell, they start making them, they come in left and right. Check out what we got, for pre-order. Check out these new Power Rangers. I had got off into Power Rangers, fam. I had to sell them all. That stuff was like crack. I don't know what it is about Power Rangers, boy. Once you get started on that, boy, it ain't no going back. It's like you might as well just throw your hand. Damn it, look, what he on, man? He on them Rangers, man, them Power Rangers. Oh, he on PR. Oh, man, he was a good kid, man. Look at him. What is he on? PR. Oh. Man, I'm just having fun with y'all, man. I sold all them damn things, man. I had to go cold turkey. They got all them vehicles. They got all these accessories. They got all these helmets. All these big old swords. Man, come on. That's the only line that you see that got all that type of stuff. And you like just fiending. I'm like, damn, do they got a secret base or something for this? If they had the secret base, fam, I would have bought that too. I was just lost. I was buying so many damn Rangers. Because they were going for so cheap at one point in time. Then at the thrift store, they had a big old sack of them. It was in a big old bag. It was just, I opened up the bag, it was just a sack of Power Rangers. I said, oh, that's what kicked all of it off. I was like, oh, it had to be like 30 figures in there for like damn near $25. I said, look at this. This was what, about 3 years ago? Man, please. I went ham on Power Rangers. I had Power Rangers every day. The shelves were just Power Rangers. I'm serious. I had to stop. My wife looked and said, damn, why they all Power Rangers? I understand you like Power Rangers, but get some variety. And, I thought about it. I said, damn, I really do need some variety. Because, they started doing that wishy-washy stuff with the Power Rangers where the quality control just wasn't there, fam. And today, I just want you to know, I see all of y'all. Man, I see y'all collections. I see y'all pickups. that you're putting down. I'm just saying, man, big ups to you. I am so happy that everybody out there doing them. They doing the best that they can. People showing me pictures of cars that they just bought. I'm happy about that. You collecting cars now. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about die-cast cars, Hot Wheel cars. I'm talking about actual cars made of hard plastic, fiberglass, toilet paper, man. Cars ain't made of nothing no more. When I was a little kid, they were made of metal. You remember that weird stuff they used to have? It was called metal or steel. Boy, you hit a damn car that was made of metal. Do you know if I drove a car made of metal and hit a damn public transportation bus right now, I'd tear the damn bus up? I'd tear the bus all the way up with a steel ass car. Steel is just steel. And I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, I said, hey, so, since we having an issue with steel and raw materials like metal, like they ain't raw material. I'm just saying, all this stuff that just melt down these old ass vehicles and just recycle. Sometimes I just do not get the logic behind a lot of this. I know it's a lot of hard work, but man, all these old battleships they're not using it is decommissioned. Strip that damn thing down and use that damn metal. What we doing here? What we thinking? Let's use this stuff again. Man, it's just like people, let's just waste money and just sit it off in a corner. Let it collect dust. No, we're going to reuse. Fam, it's just crazy. It's just, I've been sitting back just thinking of a lot of stuff. I have people trying to sell me collections because they say, hey, I see your collection. Do you want to buy some of it? And, I'm asking them what they got. They showing me and sometimes I ask y'all about prices. Oh, as far as like the pictures that I post on the community section, all you got to do is tap the picture. If you tap the picture, it will show the bigger picture of what, everything is. I had to learn that a long time ago. But fam, when I look at a lot of stuff, I want to just say this. When people offering you stuff for good deals sometimes good deals, hard to pass them up. But I learned to myself, man, some of this stuff I just gotta pass up. Otherwise it just gets out of hand. I just want to say to each and every last one of you all, thank you so much for being so awesome, for being so positive. Even the negative people out there who just say they live just to tear the whole channel down. I'm their nemesis. I'm like, this toy channel, right? That's a big word you throwing around. Nemesis. I don't think I got a nemesis. Hell, this ain't Resident Evil. Fam. I know this is the most y'all heard me just act a damn fool on here. It's just telling you the truth. You go into places your damn self. Like I go into Target and people asking questions and I send them to the house because I know. Because I go to that Target a lot and they be like, how do you know? I be here a lot. Don't you see me? It's hard to miss me. I'm a big black guy. It's hard to miss a big black guy. You be like, well, okay, there go Timic over there. He right over there. Yeah, that's him right over there. Timic, yeah, that's him, yeah. Yeah. But anyway, fam, I just gotta sit back and just wonder sometimes. People in the Funko Pop community, they're getting upset asking where all the Funko Pops at. There are issues going on with Funko Pops at the moment. A lot of people have got kind of tired. The hobby is still going strong, but a lot of people got tired. You go into your Walmart or your Target, either you see the same stuff there, or your Walgreens, you see the same stuff there that you seen last time. You're like, damn, I get it. Or you see stuff you don't want. You don't pick that up. Why? The Funko Pop situation is getting out of hand any damn way. People don't understand. People say I should buy things of only high value. No, I buy the things that I can connect with. You know, that bring out the nostalgia in a hobby. You know, like, man, I remember watching The Simpsons, and I remember Bartman and Radioactive Man. I remember Darkwing Duck from Disney's DuckTale. Um, you know, or Darkwing Duck, or Scrooge McDuck from DuckTales. I mean, you sitting here, Gotcha Man from G-Force, and all of that from the '70s and the early '80s. You sitting there thinking to yourself, you can connect with the Powerpuff Girls, Mojo Dojo, because you related to the cartoon at some point in time. You used to look at it or glanced at it. Maybe you liked it. Hell, that's my whole thing, fam. You know what? You connect with what you like. You can connect with what it is that you find interesting. Nostalgia plays a part in everything. A lot of us collectors are collecting our childhood. That's what I do most of the time. The lines of toys that I'm buying behind me actually lets you know that. And hell, when I told you the Power Rangers were like crack for me, because they were everywhere, just like the Ninja Turtles. It was so many of them at garage sales and at the flea market that hell, I was getting so many, I had to sell all this stuff. It was just so easy to find the stuff at the time. And that's the thing. When you first get into a hobby, you can find everything you're looking for in the beginning because you just got into that hobby. It's new to you. And you find people selling stuff left and right. When I got into Zoids, even though Zoids, the second time that I got into it, that it was completely over and there were none being sold in the US, dude, I found Zoids left and right, Zoid lots and all of that stuff. I found good stuff. Sold the rest or just gave the rest to charity or dropped it off at the Goodwill, fam. It was what it was. And this is what I'm saying about the hobby. The hobby is for enjoyment, and that's what it is. But to later, thank you for watching. Peace out, fam.